Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope everything's good wherever you guys are. Guys, we've got some big news. Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis agreed. Breaking news. Apparently the fight's been agreed. I'm very happy if this is true. What I will say is for us to calm down a little bit and not wait for wait for the egg to hatch before we start counting our chickens, because we've seen this in boxing before that, they're saying that their fight's agreed, and until there's an official announcement, or I would even go as far as saying until we see both guys in the ring, I mean, it's best not to believe it. I think we've been disappointed too much in boxing to like I said, count our chickens before they hatch. And I feel like this is another case where we're being sold a dream. But again, is it just another one of those where they've agreed it and then something comes up to stop the fight? Hopefully not. But I just feel like I've been upset so much in boxing recently that until something's official, until they're actually in the ring, I mean, it's kind of hard to believe. And that's just the nature of our sport. Unfortunately, we've seen to be let down so many times. When a fight of this magnitude does get announced, they say that it's agreed, we kind of don't believe it, because so many fights just don't happen that we want to see in boxing. So when a fight that we want to see, and we've been wanting to see for such a long time, finally gets agreed or announced, we kind of sometimes feel it's too good to be true, and but it's great news. Look, it's great news. I really like the fight. I think it's a great fight. I think both guys need each other. I think both potentially could have a mega fight. I actually think it could do some good numbers. Not some of the numbers that are being thrown around, some silly numbers being quoted, but not numbers like that. But I definitely think it can do some good numbers. I definitely think both those guys have a huge following on social media. I think they're both got big fan bases. I think Tank is the bigger star out of the two in terms of pay-per-view star, but Ryan Garcia probably has a bigger casual fan base than Tank Davis, and so and you could see that with his social media numbers. But yeah, I think it's just great for both guys. I think it's a fight that both guys have wanted. I think Ryan Garcia has been chasing this fight. I think Tank's been chasing this fight. I think they both want this fight. So it's a fight that makes, for me, a lot of sense for both guys. So let's hope it does happen. Let's hope it does happen. Let's hope there's no roadblocks or there's no reasons for this fight not happening, because like I said, it's a great fight. It's a really good fight. Fight for me that makes a lot of sense for both guys. So we can only hope that nothing gets in the way. We can only hope that both guys do get this fight. No promoters get in the way. It seems like, look, I read an article saying that everybody that needs to be that is involved in this fight are happy, and everybody has agreed, and everybody understands that this fight is now in the right direction. It was gone in the right direction. That all things have been agreed. So let's wait for the announcement, because there doesn't seem like there's anything left. I don't understand the Tank Davis situation. One minute you hear that he's left Mayweather, then all of a sudden he's back with Mayweather. I mean, what is going on with the situation? You hear him beefing with Mayweather on social media. I don't quite understand what's going on. I don't understand quite going on what's Tank Davis's relationship with Mayweather, because it seems like their relationship has broke down, but Tank is still with Mayweather. I don't understand what's going off. I don't with that situation. Maybe there'll be more transparency in the future, but at the minute that situation for me is very confusing, because you just don't understand what actually is going off between those two, to be honest. One minute you hear that Tank's last fight was his previous fight against Rolly Romero, then you hear that he's gonna split up and do his own thing, but then he stays with Floyd Mayweather. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. I don't understand why their relationship is like that. I mean, surely if his contract's over, he's gonna leave if he's not happy. But is Tank happy with Mayweather? Is it just a case of him just, I don't know, throwing his toys out the pram? I don't know, because it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, After the Rolly Romero fight, we heard that Tank's going to leave Mayweather. But now he's still with Mayweather. I genuinely don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. But like I said, I think I couldn't care less who Tank's with. I just want to see Tank in good fights. I want to see Ryan Garcia in good fights, and I want to see these two fight each other. I did think that those two were probably going to be the first two that probably fight each other, because it's such a big fight. It's a very lucrative fight, very appealing fight, and it's a fight, like I said, that's going to do some big numbers. I really, I'm happy. Look, I've always stuck with it, and I'm always gonna stick with it. I think Tank beats Ryan Garcia. However, I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan can cause the upset as well. Ryan's big, strong. He's got skills himself. He's fast. I just don't know whether Ryan's durable enough to take Gervonta's power. I think that might be the difference. But I think it's a great fight. One thing we've got to understand is that Rolly Romero troubled Gervonta a little, like not much. But Ryan Garcia is a much better fighter than Rolly Romero, and he's faster, he's quicker, he's got power, and he's bigger than Tank, which can cause him a lot of issues. So I think that's going to be a very tough fight. I genuinely think that's not going to be an easy fight for Tank. I know a lot of people think Tank's going to blow him out, but I don't think so. I think Ryan Garcia is very hungry. He wants it, and I think Ryan Garcia is going to give him a tough test. Very tough test. So I think this is going to be a very good fight. I think it's not just a fight where a lot of people are saying Tank's just going to blow him out. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a tough task for both guys. I favor Tank just because of his explosive power, but by no means is this a gimme or a walkover, or for Tank. This is a tough ask and a tough fight, and one that he could easily lose as well. But I'm glad that both guys, the fight's been made. I'm glad it's going to happen. I'm glad we're going to see this fight. So leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you guys make of Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis being agreed? Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.